A brutal winter storm has just hit. Outside, it's -10 degrees. The natural gas lines are dead. Your suburban fortress is no longer a home. It is a giant, rapidly cooling icebox. Panic sets in. You do exactly what the outdoor industry told you to do. Desperate to trap the remaining heat, you drag out your $700 expedition tent and your $500 zero-degree down sleeping bag. You set it up right in your living room. You followed the rules, you spent the money, you pray it's enough to get your family through the night. But 3 hours later, the cold pierces through. The panic turns into pure terror. Your teeth start chattering. Your body is burning its final precious calories just to shiver. You did everything right. You have the most expensive tactical gear in the world, and you are still freezing to death. Why? Because the outdoor industry sold you a lie. Survival isn't about what you bought, it's about what you understand. 3 miles away, under a concrete overpass in downtown Chicago, a man who has lived on the streets for a decade is facing the exact same winter. He has no tent, no down sleeping bag. He is not comfortable, but his blood is flowing. His core temperature is stable, and he is doing it inside a makeshift micro-bunker built from $30 of literal garbage. When society collapses, expensive fabric won't save you. Physics will. Today, we are going to weaponize the raw laws of thermodynamics. I will show you how to build a $30 thermal fortress that actually works, exposing the fatal flaws in your $700 tent and keeping your blood from turning to ice tonight. Do not just watch, prepare. Before we build the micro-bunker, you must understand how the cold actually kills you. It doesn't just freeze you, it drains you. Right now, your body is a biological furnace generating roughly 100 watts of heat. That is the exact equivalent of a single incandescent light bulb. In a grid-down winter scenario, keeping that bulb lit is your only job. But military studies on extreme weather survival prove that you are bleeding that thermal energy through 5 distinct pathways. These are the 5 invisible assassins, and your expensive camping gear is letting them right through the front door. Assassin number 1, convection. This is the monster under your floorboards. Direct contact with a cold surface drains your core temperature 25 times faster than cold air alone. When you lay your premium sleeping bag directly on your hardwood or concrete floor, your body weight compresses the insulation beneath you down to nothing. You have just connected your 100-watt biological furnace directly to an infinite heat sink. The frozen ground will suck the life out of you all night long, and your expensive sleeping bag will do absolutely nothing to stop it. Assassin number 2, convection. This is the fatal design flaw of your expensive expedition tent. Tent manufacturers sell you massive internal volumes so you feel comfortable. But in a survival situation, empty space is a death sentence. Convection pulls heat away through air currents. Inside that tent, you are trying to heat hundreds of cubic feet of freezing air with your single 100-watt bulb. It is mathematically impossible. The tent blocks the wind, but it actively traps the cold. Assassin number 3, radiation. Just like a dying star, your body constantly radiates infrared heat into the surrounding environment. Without a specialized reflective barrier to bounce that energy back onto your skin, your precious heat simply escapes into the dark, vanishing through the thin fabric of your tent and out into the winter sky. And finally, Assassins 4 and 5, respiration and evaporation. Every panicked breath you exhale into the freezing air steals a fraction of your core heat. Every drop of cold sweat your body produces in terror or from wearing the wrong layers of clothing creates a rapid cooling effect that accelerates hypothermia. Your commercial camping setup was designed for a recreational weekend in the woods. It addresses maybe 1 or 2 of these threats. It was never meant for a total collapse. To survive what is coming, you must neutralize all 5 heat loss pathways simultaneously. And to do that, we look to the streets. We build the $30 micro bunker. To defeat the 5 invisible assassins, we abandon the $700 tent. We build the $30 micro bunker. It requires 4 components. None of them come from a premium outdoor catalog. They come from the alleyways, the hardware stores, and the industrial dumpsters of a collapsing society. Component 1, the foundation. You must sever your physical connection to the frozen earth. To do this, you need a standard wooden shipping pallet. You can find thousands of them stacked behind any Walmart, Home Depot, or grocery store. Stacking 2 of these creates a 6-inch air gap between your body and the floor. This elevated platform instantly neutralizes your deadliest enemy, conductive heat loss. You have just detached your biological furnace from the infinite heat sink of the frozen ground. Component 2, the thermal matrix. Do not look at it as garbage. Look at it as corrugated cellulose armor, heavy-duty flattened cardboard boxes. When layered 4 to 6 times over your wooden foundation, cardboard becomes one of the most brutally effective insulators on Earth. Its corrugated structure contains thousands of microscopic air pockets. In thermodynamics, trapped stagnant air is the ultimate barrier against the cold. This makeshift thermal matrix delivers an R value that rivals expensive commercial sleeping pads, completely stopping convection and conduction from below, and it costs you absolutely nothing. Component 3, the radiant shield. This is where the physics of the streets violently outperforms commercial camping gear. You need 3 to 4 emergency Mylar blankets. They cost $2 a piece. This is literally NASA technology, coated in a microscopically thin layer of aluminum. You do not wrap yourself in them like a burrito, you use them to build your walls. Using chairs, scrap PVC, or broom handles, you drape these Mylar sheets to create the smallest possible structure around your sleeping platform. You are not building a tent, you are building a microclimate. The aluminum barrier reflects up to 90% of your body's radiant infrared heat directly back onto your skin. Because the internal volume is so small, your 100-watt biological furnace can actually warm the trapped air in minutes. You are recycling your own escaping life force. Component 4, the thermal battery. This is the final multiplier, the secret of active insulation. If you have a camping stove or a fire outside, boil water. Pour it into 2 heavy-duty plastic bottles like a Nalgene and seal them tight. Place these bottles inside your Mylar micro bunker 20 minutes before you crawl in. These are no longer water bottles, they are thermal batteries. They will radiate approximately 500 British thermal units of heat energy into your enclosed space, raising the interior temperature by 10 to 15 degrees before your body even crosses the threshold. When you climb inside, you are not burning calories to heat up a freezing tent. You are stepping into a pre-warmed radiant cocoon. You are conserving the massive amount of energy your body would have burned through shivering. You have built a thermal fortress for less than $30. But this system doesn't just save your life from the cold. In a wartime scenario, it hides you. This system doesn't just save your life from the cold. In a wartime scenario, it hides you. Welcome to wartime discipline. In a true grid-down collapse, the freezing temperatures are only your first enemy. The second enemy is other people. Desperate, freezing people. If you pitch your $700 nylon tent in your living room and turn on a single flashlight, you become a glowing beacon to the street. If you somehow manage to heat that tent, you are broadcasting your exact location to anyone with basic thermal optics. Looters, scavengers, and drones using forward-looking infrared or FLIR will see your body heat bleeding through the glass of your windows. But the Mylar micro-bunker gives you an unintended tactical advantage: absolute thermal camouflage. Because the aluminum coating reflects 90% of your radiant heat back onto your body, it prevents that same infrared energy from escaping outward. To a thermal camera sweeping your suburban neighborhood, your house looks completely dead. You do not exist. You blend perfectly into the freezing background. Furthermore, layered Mylar enforces absolute light discipline. You can turn on a small tactical flashlight inside your bunker to check your gear, load a magazine, or treat a wound, and not a single photon of light will leak out into the dark room. You are a ghost. And unlike your expensive static camping gear, this $30 fortress is endlessly adaptable. If the temperature drops another 20 degrees, you do not need to buy a heavier sleeping bag. You simply add another layer of scavenged cardboard. If your position is compromised and you are forced to evacuate, you do not waste time packing up a bulky tent. You abandon the heavy pallets and the cardboard. You strip the Mylar blankets, roll them into your pocket, and you take the knowledge of thermodynamics with you. You can rebuild this exact same life-saving system in the next abandoned building in less than 10 minutes. A Tier 1 operator does not carry a massive, brightly colored commercial tent into a hostile environment. They carry the knowledge to build a shelter from the ruins of the environment itself. When the dollar collapses, when the global supply chain stops, and when the grid goes permanently black, your bank account will not keep your blood warm. Your brand name gear will become a liability. True wealth is the knowledge of physics. True power is the ability to weaponize garbage to keep your heart beating. Do not wait until the sirens sound. Gather these materials. Build this micro bunker in your home tonight. Turn off the heat, step inside, and feel the physics save your life. Subscribe to survive. This is the last log.